Cohen's loyalty to Trump may have drawn him into legal jeopardy even as it has carried him near the pinnacles of American power. He's a pugnacious lawyer with a Long Island accent who says he grew up idolizing Donald Trump and soaking in the wisdom of the real estate tycoon's bestseller, The Art of the Deal. But Michael Cohen's devotion to Trump, his boss and mentor since 2006, may have drawn Cohen into legal jeopardy even as it has carried him near the pinnacles of American power. Attempts by Cohen and related parties to silence the porn star Stormy Daniels, including with the threat of a $20 million lawsuit, have so far only sharpened the public focus on her alleged affair with Trump and cast a new spotlight on Cohen's more bareknuckle tactics. A lawyer for Daniels on Monday accused Cohen, 51, of a history of thuggish behavior and using intimidation tactics in trying to step on little people on behalf of Trump. As it relates to my client, it's going to come to an end, Michael Avenatti vowed on CBS News. We're going to show the American people exactly who Michael Cohen is. Cohen is the son of a surgeon who escaped a Nazi concentration camp with his family. He attended American University and worked at a personal injury malpractice law firm before becoming a partner at the Manhattan-based law firm Phillips Nizer. He met Trump after becoming treasurer of the board for Trump World Tower, where he and his family owned apartments. Every account of Cohen's place in the Trump orbit includes the word loyalty. For a decade, Cohen has been known as Trump's pit bull for comments such as this one in a 2011 interview. "If somebody does something Mr. Trump doesn't like, I do everything in my power to resolve it to Mr. Trump's benefit." "If you do something wrong, I'm going to come at you, grab you by the neck, and I'm not going to let you go until I'm finished." That kind of tough talk might make for a passing PR headache for him, but more problematic for Cohen may be his decision to facilitate, his word, a $130,000 payment to Daniels a month before the 2016 presidential election. The watchdog group Common Cause has added to the flurry of lawsuits swirling like an early spring snowstorm around the situation concerning Stormy Daniels, which, although it is the stage name of Stephanie Clifford, is the moniker she says she prefers. Common Cause claims that the payment was in fact a campaign contribution and violated campaign finance laws, a view that Trevor Potter, a former chairman of the Federal Elections Commission, supported in a CBS News interview on Sunday. The payment of the money just creates an enormous legal mess for, I think, Trump, for Cohen and anyone else who was involved in the campaign, Potter said. Cohen has denied all wrongdoing and has said the payment was not related to the Trump campaign. The depth of Cohen's potential legal jeopardy is not yet clear.The former presidential candidate John Edwards was charged with campaign finance violations for secret payments made in 2007 in an attempt to conceal a pregnant mistress, but he was found not guilty on one charge and no verdict was reached on 5 others. The Cohen case could entail a more straightforward violation of campaign finance laws, legal analyst Rick Hasen and others have written, because Trump cannot plausibly claim the payments were made in defense of Trump's personal reputation. Given pre-candidate Trump's reputation, it is not clear that the payment in this instance could be considered personal so as to not sully his already sullied reputation, Hasan wrote on his election law blog. Remember, this comes after the grab them by the pussy comments. Cohen has insisted he facilitated the payment to Daniels as a favor to a friend and client, and that the payment did not relate to the looming presidential election. Daniels, who sued Trump earlier this month in an attempt to exit a non-disclosure agreement, brought an additional lawsuit against Cohen on Monday for defamation, claiming that he had painted her as a liar. Lawyers for Daniels and Cohen, yes, Trump's lawyer has his own lawyer, have been locked in a battle over Daniels' story of an alleged sexual affair with Trump, which he recounted in 60 Minutes, broadcast on Sunday. In her interview, Daniels told a story about being approached in a Las Vegas parking lot in 2011 by an intimidating man, just as the celebrity magazine In Touch was preparing to publish her story about Trump. And a guy walked up on me and said to me, "Leave Trump alone. Forget the story," Daniels said. And then he leaned around and looked at my daughter and said, "That's a beautiful little girl." It'd be a shame if something happened to her mom. And then he was gone. Two former employees of the magazine told CBS News the story never ran because after the magazine called Mr. Trump seeking comment, his attorney Michael Cohen threatened to sue, the network reported. Daniels did not blame Cohen directly for the parking lot showdown. His lawyers sent her a letter denying the incident all the same and, in the wider Trump machine's unyielding attempts to undermine Daniels' credibility, expressed doubt that the man in the Las Vegas parking lot even existed.